Hey everybody, welcome to the Weekly Wisdom. I'm Dean Graziosi. If you're new to this site, welcome, enjoy, browse around, watch some old Weekly Wisdoms. Make sure we have your email address to remind you of these videos each week. And if you're a part of the DG family already, glad to have you back. Today I always try to share with you, my DG family, exactly what's going on in my life. Now, a lot lately I've been talking about the power of now. So many of you said you're going to read that book. I strongly suggest it. Had a major impact on me. But I want to share with you the reason I think I get to hopefully relate to you, talk to you, bring up, so many of you say, hey, you came at the right time this week, exactly what I was thinking. Or Dean, I felt you were talking to me. I want to tell you something I hope comes through really clear. The reason I can talk about so many of these things week after week is because I practice what I preach. And not only do I practice what I preach to hopefully change my life, make next year better than last, make my kids live a better life than I do, to live in the now, to not worry about the past and don't focus on a future that hasn't happened yet. But all these things, not living in the gap, not trying to find what's wrong with life, but what's right with life, and overcoming obstacles and getting rid of the naysayers and not watching news and killing the villain within, and all these things is because I live with them every day. I want you to know something that I think is really important, because I met a few of my students last week, literally while I was out at the mall. Great guys, two guys, they're partners in real estate, and they happened to run into me and said, Dean, thanks, I love your stuff, and you're right, all this. It was a great conversation. If you're watching, nice meeting you. But I had the sense that they were like, yeah, we're dealing with so much stuff in here. Thank you so much for the IE program and telling us about the villain, because we're working through it. And man, I can't wait to get where you are. And it just hit me when I left. Yes, I'm evolved. I think this way every day. And I get to say it out loud every week in a video. But again, the message I'm trying to make today is, I still live with all those things. I still have a villain inside of me. I'm still that broke kid who is scared, who is really little in school and had no money and kids made fun of. Just literally 2 days ago, I was looking at some old pictures from when I was in my 20s. And I made some mistakes in my 20s, just like so many of you watching may have, right? And I'm looking at these pictures, and I started falling into regret and thinking about the past and the mistakes I made. And the pictures just sparked other things, and things I maybe didn't spend enough time with my family when I was younger, or made some dumb choices in earlier relationships, or made some financial decisions that were wrong. And I started going down this living in the past, literally me. I do this every week, and I was in a funk for like a day and a half, just thinking through and letting that past be alive in my present. And literally, I had to say to myself, are you kidding? I had to learn and appreciate all those things from the past. So, one of the pictures I saw was my grandmother. I'm like, did I spend enough time with her before she passed? She was the most special person in my life, hands down. I love my parents. My grandma was the most special person in my childhood. I'm like, did I spend enough time? And all of a sudden it hit me. I'm like, would you stop? And I started finding gratitude for even the mistakes I made, because they made it to me being at this point. If I made any other decisions, my two kids that are supposed to be on this earth wouldn't be alive. What if I made different financial decisions or different business choices in my 20s? Maybe I wouldn't be here training you, and we have more successful students than anyone on the planet. I'm so blessed to be successful with real estate, but even more blessed to be able to share with you. So I started going through this, and I'm doing the exact things I teach you every single week. And I think that's why I hope to resonate with you. I hope you understand it. I hope you get it, because I live all these things. They're still all in there. And I just want to find all the tools I can use to be a better human being, to be a better provider, be a better dad, be a better businessman, be a better educator. And when I find them, I want to deliver them to you. So I don't want you to think this stuff goes away, but you can combat yourself. You can arm yourself with all the tools that literally I had a bad day and a half, but now I'm celebrating those times. I'm in a whole different mood today. I understand why it was put on this earth, why it was there, and I wouldn't be the person I am unless all of that happened, good or bad, and I'm right back to living in the now so I can make tomorrow better. So I hope that message sinks in. I want to say thank you for all the amazing posts. Leave one if you haven't left one in a while and you're just watching the videos. Leave one. I want to read all of them. I want this video to have a lot of posts on it, and because I really do enjoy reading. I appreciate you. Talk to you next week.